I've known about Community Action House for a long time, and I'm just really thankful for the mission and all the services that Community Action House provides to our community. I'm thankful that they are welcome and inclusive for all people.
Volunteering has a great opportunity for me to work with other people and work for a common cause.
So Holland is a much more diverse community, and so it just gets me involved with more different types of people. And the mission there of, I don't know how to say it without, I don't want to sound condescending. I mean, I think there are just times when people, either they're dealt hands that are difficult or they just have some difficult situations that they're in. And I very much believe in helping others.
It's a very close-knit group of people, and I feel like I have a lot of friends there that are very supportive, and we just all get along together.
There's so many areas that I think will fit most people's niches, whether it be here or at the kitchen or at the community store.
Volunteers give us the ability to stay open and serve our guests better, they're willing to do whatever, chop vegetables at the community kitchen, wash dishes, help serve people food at the community kitchen. There's all sorts of things. Honestly, they are the engine that gives us the ability to serve our guests.
It's the elevation of the service. It's not just a social service, but we create a welcoming experience for our guests, and volunteers are critical in that. They're the extra bandwidth, they allow us to serve them better.
A good example of this is when we opened up our food club. We looked and said, how do we have alternative hours for Saturdays and weekends and even in evenings? And we looked to schedule that, and we realized that we were gonna have to probably close one day during the week based upon just our staffing. So when we opened our food club for the first time, we were closed on Wednesdays. We had such a great volunteer response that by January, we were able to open on Wednesdays because we had enough volunteers signing up to support the work.
Kind of filling a need for something so simple as food amazes me, and the people I see anytime I'm here, the shoppers, whether they're young couples, retirees, families, they're all so gracious of being here, and it's just a good warm feeling.
One of our volunteers at our Refresh program has been there since it started, but it is just amazing watching him work and interact with our clients that are over at our Refresh program. He knows all of them by name, he says hi, he cares about what's going on in their life, he asks them about it, and that's just it shows how much they care about the people that we serve.
One of the beautiful things to see is guests and volunteers getting to know one another, sharing stories, finding common interests.
People are so close together and enjoy each other's company, having lunch together or taking breaks and even just sharing about their work with one another.
I think what is the most remarkable is the dependability and the commitment that we get from so many people and over multiple years. So we just celebrated with one of our volunteers. She's been volunteering for us weekly for 10 years.
We do to come in and see them and know that they're here just giving of their time is just it keeps me going. It makes me want to work harder. It makes me want to do more. They're here serving our guests with us, and it pushes our team. It makes us want to be better for our guests.
We sometimes carry heavy burdens of the guests that we sometimes have to work with, but we also see the great humanity that steps up to fill in those needs through our volunteers.
It's a good example of that I'm a part of something. I mean, in the whole world, we're a part of different things, but in a humble way, I'm contributing to the mission of Community Action House and to supporting people in need in the Holland community.
I did work at the food pantry, I worked at the community kitchen, I did voluntary income tax assistance, and in addition to the retail store, so I've met a lot of the people, and everybody I've met is very friendly, very welcoming.
We're working for a purpose. We're working for an end goal to help supply a source for the need of the community.
I just really enjoy getting to know everybody, and it does feel like a chosen family, if that makes sense.
Not thinking of one particular guest, but there have just been so many who have expressed their thanks and just said, I don't know what I would do without this place. Thank you for volunteering. And I've been kind of overwhelmed with how often I hear that from guests.
This last year has been a huge time of change and growth in our organization, and we just want to thank you for sticking with us, sharing your great ideas, and being leaders to a lot of the new people who have joined us over the last year.
Honestly, I always say if we didn't have volunteers, we wouldn't be open. If we didn't have the community support, Community Action House wouldn't be open.
I would thank them for, well, everything. I would thank them for coming and bringing a smile and their reliability. Like, they are constant.
You are critical to the operations. You inspire us every day in showing up and rising to the occasion by inspiring our guests and our clients and even our staff.